All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Slay the Spire. We are climbing Ascension with Defect. And I think I've made it my new mission to try and win a Defect run without Echo Form. Because I recognize that getting an Echo Form doesn't immediately mean you win or anything like that, but it does kind of feel like that most of my decks, the way that it is capable of winning, of generating enough value, is because I have an Echo Form. And I would like to change that. I would like to maybe do anything else, so we're going to give it a shot. I think I was on Ascension 20, yep. We're going to go 7, and we're going to win here. We're definitely going to win. Okay, what do we got? Elites, we have two on the right with like no bonfires. That's like hella sketchy. Don't know if I like this left path. I think we have to take the center path, and I want to dodge these shops probably, unless one of these is gold. Sure. Okay. I'm still salty about that run where I lost the hyper beam, so I think I'm taking the hyper beam. I'm still upset about that, because the run was so good, and then I just messed it all up. I just completely threw it. The question is, how did I throw it? And the reality is actually that I didn't really throw it that bad, but the problem was that I maybe chose to take an elite fight when I really did not need to do that. Give me one moment here. We're gonna do this, okay. So, I am recording just the game audio, and I thought, oh, maybe this time, you know what'll help me focus? Is we'll just put on like a little bit of music in the background, and I'm realizing that that absolutely did not help my focus at all. So, what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade Hyper Beam, and we are going to do another encounter, and we're just going to throw Hyper Beam at them. I'm actually so glad that I got... that I had the ability to redeem the Hyper Beam run. And hopefully this time it actually works. Rebound. I actually think Rebound Hyper Beam is pretty good. I'd love to do that. Yeah, so our plan is going to be style on them. Ooh, also we have Distill Chaos, which means that we can do this combo and then immediately play the Hyper Beam again. I don't think I want any of these. I think we're looking for card quality right now, because Hyper Beam is basically going to carry us like into Act 2 probably. Maybe we want something a little more robust to beat the Hex Ghost. And I think that's going to be this defrag. Okay. Feeling a lot more confident about fighting these elites. Let's go Hyper Beam Strike. Wow. It's just so good, man. Like, how do we lose? The answer is we lose by throwing like I did last time. I need to not get overconfident, as that is a slow and insidious killer. Can I... I'm gonna rebound Beam Cell if I draw Hyper Beam next turn. Then we want to do a lot of damage. Yeah, so there's the Beam Cell Hyper Beam. Yeah, that's huge. I mean, we'll take 20 here, but... what was our plan after that? Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Wait, I'm dying. Do I care about taking less than this much damage? No, we have a bonfire after this, so we're just gonna strike and then draw Hyper Beam and everything's good. We're just gonna draw Hyper Beam here. We're gonna not draw Hyper Beam. So we're at -3, so that means lightning does enough, right? 5 times 2, yeah, okay. I was just making sure. Could you imagine if I, like, threw immediately after getting the goat, the god? So Biased Cog is a bit weird, because I don't know how in we are on resolving this Hyper Beam. Because we already lose a focus, And then it's kind of like, well, we took a leap, like... It is what we want. I mean, Hyper Beam is our now game plan. But what's our 5-year plan, you know what I'm saying? Like, how are we going to win after that? I think we're looking for a Core Surge. And if we get the Core Surge, then we are cooking with gasoline. Recycle. I do like Recycle. Gotta be one of my favorite cards. I'm too much of an Ironclad player. I want all of the cards in my deck to be removed. Okay, sweet. I mean, I kind of want to fight the Elite, because I think we can. We have 2 potions? Oh. Or we just don't find the Elite, and then we don't get anything. Dang. Let's go Rebound, Hyper Beam. Turbo. Do I want a Turbo for anything? Not really. I mean, I could pick it with the stipulation that I want to get Meteor Strike later, but... Okay, we're gonna go... I think I'm just gonna... I'm gonna not take any risks here. Do I want to take 16 damage? That's probably fine, right? I guess this converts up because we're not vulnerable. I always assume that the knob math is like, oh, if you're vulnerable, then like you're just dead, but... Reinforced Body is a great block card. Also is good with Recycle, because if we have... It's basically a Mana Flare if you have Recycle and Reinforced Body. Yeah, that's kind of sick. Do I want to upgrade... It's like I really want to upgrade the defrag. Yeah, because I also want to upgrade this Recycle at some point, but not right now. I think we're going to just do defrag. As a way to cancel out some of the negatives from this Hyper Beam. Question is, do I want to do Hyper Beam now? And I think the answer is no. I think we're just going to push through this boss. We have no Frost Orbs, I just realized. That's a little sketchy. So we're racing here? Is it time to start racing? Or like another way to get a Frost Orb. So I think we just blow every potion. Blocking is also fine. The question is, do I Biased Cog? I think I wait on the Biased Cog. I think what I need to do is wait for when I have 3 Lightning Orbs, and then I want to resolve the Biased Cog. But what I will do is I will use this Focus Potion, so we get extra damage every turn. Okay, so let's rebound our Beam Cell. And I guess I'm actually supposed to be dual casting, no? Maybe not. Maybe not. Because we're trying to get to 3, right? So I think this vulnerable is going to suit us well here. Oh man, it's so sketchy. I mean, show me the next top 3. There's Biased Cog. I mean, 33 damage a turn is nothing to joke at. It's not a laughing matter. I'm going to recycle... I'm actually not going to recycle the Reinforced Body. I was going to. But I think we actually might need it if we get all the way around. That's significantly, like... That's really unlikely. I'm pretty sure we just... Yeah, there we go. It was a little precarious to me, and I didn't want to, like, early lose a Hyper Beam run again. We found the Core Surge, which is great. And this might actually be our first non-Echo Form run. And listen, if we find the Echo Form, I'm not taking it, okay? We're trying to do something different, please. Do I want to upgrade Biased Cog or Core Surge? Not really. I don't think we need it. We could take Cursed Key. No, I think I'm gonna take the Fusion Hammer. I don't think we have to upgrade. Oh, I just realized we don't full heal on boss fights anymore. Was that this Ascension? Because that does mess with me a little bit. There's at least 1 elite in all these paths, and then the only one that lets me take 2 elites Or one elite, sorry. If I want to stay at one elite, then we'd have to go here. And then I'm asking myself if I want to do this flaming elite. And I think the answer is I should really chill out. I always get a little bit overambitious, like I just want to fight all of the elites, and then I think that that is what I need to relax on. I have to chill. Because we are about to take a bunch of damage. Hyper Beam does 34. If I rebound this, they go to 37, and then either of them are dead to... Both of them are dead to this dual cast, actually. So, oh, maybe they're not. So actually what I need to do is I need to dual cast first. They need to hit 2 different people. That's not great. Maybe the dual cast actually would have been enough anyways, but... Because it was only -1 focus. Okay, well, could have been worse. Glacier is great. We are lacking in Frost Orbs. The Frost Orb department. Let's go... Defrag. My rebounding Glacier or playing this biased cog? I think I'm rebounding Glacier, actually. Because I know that this guy can do, like, 31 damage eventually at some point in time, and that's, like, kind of concerning, so... We can waste on... Waste. We can waste away on the biased cog. We can wait away. We can wait a little bit. Suffer! I think we're gonna Core Surge Hyper Beam. Nice. We're gonna Core Surge Hyper Beam. I'm gonna remember that Hyper Beam does 7 billion damage. Pick another defrag. What do we got? Mummified Hand is great. Mummified Hand is incredible. Do I take Loop? Loop is also kind of good. We're getting a lot of powers. Actually, you know what? We just took the Mummified Hand, which means that makes our stuff cost very little. I'm not taking the Apparition event. Same reason for Echo Form. We're just going to try to keep going here. And do something else. I want to transform a Strike and a Defend. I'm actually going to just transform... Yeah, Strike, Defend. Hello World and Cold-Headed. Cool-Headed. Cool-Headed for the Danger Zone. I'm going to play this Hyper Beam because they said I should. The Re-Energy Hello World is hilarious. I think I want to rebound this Cool-Headed. Look at all these 0 costs. Look at my -2 focus. Core Surge, Biased Cog, Glacier. Cool-Headed. Oh, they died to the Thorns. Man, this has been really good. It's just been quite good. Echo Form, my beloved. It's actually correct. I know it is correct. We are going to pass it. We are going to do this. We gotta win without the good card. We're gonna go Core Surge, Hyper Beam. I maybe could have Beam Cell, and then this guy would have been dead. So instead we're going to Strength Potion. And we're going to... I can just Hyper Beam again. Wait a second. Maybe I didn't have to do that. I could have traded some HP here, but... Amogus! Amogus! I mean, I'm feeling confident. I am feeling kind of confident. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the confidence. I don't know if I should not be feeling the confidence. If I should be more scared. But it looks pretty good to me. That is a debuff, so I think we don't want to play the Core Surge. Oh, it would have been blocked anyways. Do I... Okay, we're going to rebound Hyper Beam and then do it again. No. 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 No, I'm good. No, I'll pass. 2 damage times 2. Hey, that was enough. That was enough. I like all of my potions. I think upgrading something like the defrag or the biased cog is actually kind of good, so we're just gonna keep moving. Oh my goodness, we could double hyper beam if this is Necronomicon. 2, 3. Take the book. Only paying 10 life for that is ridiculous. So this is you get a power. That's actually insane because it means it's going to discount our other stuff. Very cool. We're going to beam cell rebound this glacier because we're scared. Push the lightning orb. Oh, I realized why static discharge is good, by the way. So I didn't think about this. If you have frost orbs on tap and then you're getting multi-hit, in between each of the multi-hits, you can proc a frost orb, which could potentially block the next multi-hit. And I thought that that was a really cool synergy. I like just didn't think about at all. So we're gonna go defrag, glacier, cool-headed. I really don't want to play this Hello World, but who knows? Maybe it gives me a block or something. It gave me a claw. Awesome. Biased cog. We're gonna loop. Reinforced body. It gave me another claw. I mean, these synergize with each other. We have 2 claws going. Zap hyper beam. We can barrage. We can beam cell barrage. We can cool-headed and reinforced body. Means I take no damage. And the thorns are basically working their magic here. Push. Dual cast. Sweet. That was sweet. We are not taking this Tempest, I don't think. We're taking the self-repair, I guess. Thwack. I think we are well suited to just hyper beam this to death. Let's do it. Oh man, the core surge was right there. Okay. Let's rebound. And let's fight the next one. We have potions, like, potions are great. Start with a biased cog. I think that's pretty huge because we can just... we have the wombo in hand. I'm going to get this terrible power out of my deck. We'll play the 1 defrag. Need to get moving. 7 damage. We have the hyper beam. Now the problem here is that I increase the power of Knob whenever I play something. So my question is, can I kill it this turn if I, like, play the top cards of my deck? I'm going to play the top 3 cards of my deck and see what happens. Self-repair, biased cog, defend. Are we playing the zap? Yeah, I think we just play everything. Hyper beam. Oh, I could have dual casted first. And now we take 1 damage. Okay, very good. Unceasing top is a cool one. Do I want cold snap? I don't think so. I think we have enough stuff. How am I doing on blocks? We have defend, 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 glacier leap, reinforced body. I think that's kind of enough. I don't know what our deck is looking for anymore. Maybe more like lightning. I actually kind of want a lightning ball, but I don't want a frost orb. Like, I want lightning orbs just so that the damage of the deck keeps going and so that we can, like, use our biased cog for something instead of just getting, like, infinite block with Blizzard, because we saw how that worked out. It was fine, but it was, like, kind of sketchy. So we're gonna get 7 block. We're going to be getting, I guess, 6 block if I hyper beam, and I think that that's fine. Actually, you know what? I don't want to take any damage. Stop this. I don't want it. I don't want your damage. We're gonna throw this glacier on top and then get this card out of my deck. Oh, the unceasing top! I forgot! I forgot. And we have Captain's Wheel. That's really funny, actually. Beam Cell? Algo. Is Algo fine at this point? We could take another defrag. I mean, the thing that I like about defrag is that, like, we're making our other cards cost 0, so, like, the draw opportunity cost is, like, the only problem with this card. But aside from that, it's quite good, so... 3 defrags. I mean, hey, if you can't, if you can't play double defrags off of Echo Form, I guess the solution is to just have 3 defrags, right? If you just draft 3 of them, then you're kind of cooking. And then if you get another one, and then we Core Surge and get Biased Cog, that's basically 2 defrags. And that's our plan. Our plan is to resolve all of the defrags in our deck and simply win. Are we Hyper Beaming, though? I think so. We want to get rid of the ads. We're fine to sacrifice a little bit there. Draw a card. Show me Loop. Do I want to rebound and defend? Not really. I think I'm just gonna rebound and then pass. Because I don't want to rebound the dual cast either. Okay, frag. You know what? Hello World, maybe you'll do something for me. Who knows? Maybe you'll give me a Ball Light. Or maybe you'll give me a Turbo, which is kind of trash. Let's get it out of our deck. Now, what is our velocity here? Are we rebounding this Hyper Beam? We lose more focus. Maybe we just reinforce body and we chill because we have Glacier on tap. Maybe what we can do is we can rebound the reinforced body and then we can take it next turn. So if they attack us again, we're just gonna do this again. We're gonna Ball Lightning reinforced body. And then, wow. I mean, if it answers it the first turn, I guess it answers it the second turn, right? Let's Cool-Headed, and then play not the Hyper Beam. Do I want to recycle it at this point? Not really. Because if it resummons the ads, we actually want to be able to play it again. We have like 3 Cool-Headeds in our hand. And maybe could have dual-casted that Lightning. Here's a Zap. Okay, so there are the ads again. We could reinforce body, which I think we're gonna do. But we'll do this first and then do it. Still take no damage here. And we want the Hyper Beam to clear the ads. So we're gonna rebound it? Rebound it. Block. Take a little bit of damage. And that is fine. Okay. See, that fight was like a little convincing. That was compelling. Because I feel like I run into problems where I'm like, I don't know what my deck is doing. I know we're supposed to win this, but like that one I was pretty confident. We resolved a bunch of defrags and then it was fine. Now, do I want to take a second Biased Cog? Or do I want to take Vision? Vision lets us draw a lot. It lets us convert like our Glacier into draw, find powers, play the powers, and play all the other cards in our hand, and I kind of like that, so we're going to do that. Let's go... Ooh, no Energy Relic. We have the Fusion Hammer. I think maybe we'll just Astrolabe. I think we're looking at Astrolabe. We're going to get a Strike and 2 Defends out, or 2 Strikes and a Defend. I think 2 Strikes and a Defend. I'll go Thunderstrike, and what was the last one? Claw. Claw Plus. Okay. Don't think we care too much about Claw Plus, but it's in the deck. We put Claw in the thumbnail and go like, guys, it was a Claw deck. This is not a Claw deck. Do I want to get to this shop? Do I want to get to the shop? Do I want to fight elites? What do I want to do this act? How am I feeling about the premise of our deck? Honestly, it's not bad. I feel like I could beat a Time Eater with this. I maybe want the Artifact Relic, which would be pretty sweet. So I think what we're going to do actually is we're going to take 2 shops. We're going to take the 2 shops on the right. And the reason we're doing this is that we want to find that particular relic. Because I think it's a shop relic. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it is a shop relic. Shock relic. It's shock and awe, that's what it is. We're gonna defend. Core surge, this thing, self-repair. Yeah, we're going pretty wild with it. That's only 10 damage, so sure. Anything to make this fight go a little faster. Glacier, defrag, rebound. Okay, that does do it. I was just making sure I didn't take, like, extra giga damage from that, because that would have been kind of bad. Do I want a force field? I think so. I think force field would be a great addition to our block suite. I'm not vibing with this leap as much anymore, but force field at 0 is going to be really good. So... Huh. I wish I had rebound, but I don't. Probably have to play this. Do I play the Hello World? Or do I... Hyper Beam, Glacier... Show me a rebound? It's not a rebound. I don't know if we want biased cog. Have to, like, use my brain a little bit here. Yeah, I think we don't. I think we're already at -3. We pick up the Hyper Beam, and we do it again. Nice. Ball Lightning Turbo. We did say we kind of want more lightning. Like, more than just zap. So I take the Ball Lightning. Falling. We can lose the leap for free. For free. I'm pretty confident here. Machine Learning. Defrag. Do I play the other defrag? Maybe I draw a card first. We'll recycle this Lightning Strike because it's bad. Defrag. We go to -1. That's fine. We need to get the beats in. We're gonna rebound. We're gonna claw. We're gonna claw again. We're gonna glacier. We're gonna ball lightning. I think this is the most value I've ever gotten out of Unceasing Top. I usually don't get anything. Yeah, we'll play that. Oh, the burn means I can't keep drawing. How dare they interrupt my value combo. Let's rebound. Tungsten Rod is a good one. I do love me some Rod. Do I want a capacitor? I think so. Okay, show me that one relic. Ooh, calipers. Ooh, that's kind of value, actually. That looks good. Calipers looks great. Am I removing something? I kind of want to get this claw out of the deck. Also, the Thunder Strike, not as much, surprisingly. Not to play it, but if we ever draw it with Recycle. We could Ori as well. I don't know what we're looking for, but it's a lot of cards. So, God, these are all pretty decent options. What are we trying to find? Another Core Surge? Maybe, like, a cool way to channel Lightning. A hologram, maybe, to buy back Force Field. There's, like, a lot of hits off of Ori. Let's do it. None of those. None of those. I don't know how I feel about Rainbow. I don't know how I feel about Electrodynamics. Meteor Strike is actually pretty sweet. So is Heat Sinks. Both of these are good, but I can't upgrade the Heat Sinks. So I think we're gonna take the Meteor Strike. Do I want any of these other cards? It's a shame. I would take double Algo, but like it's not. I don't think we have time to scale it. Like we don't have a whole lot of things ahead of us. Like, what are they going to be? They start at 1. They go up by 3. So if we fight... I guess we're not going to the shop anymore. If we fight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... If we have 7 encounters and we play all of our algorithms and all of them, that means they'd be at 21 block, which is actually not bad. You know what? I convinced myself. We're going to take this. And... do I cold snap? It's a good question. Got Zap, Glacier, Cool-Headed. Taking the Cold Snap. It's just like a way to channel Frost. And now that we have this Calipers, like, we could do some pretty nutty things with that. So that was a very interesting shop, in my opinion. That was very interesting. Let's take a bunch of encounters and we're going to resolve all of our good things. We're going to resolve all of the good stuff. I'm going to recycle this Hyper Beam because I don't want to see it again. And I'm not going to Biased Cog because this fight has a tendency to go really long. Because we're going to have to wait on its thing because I don't want to get destroyed by the Parasite. Which also probably means I'm not playing this Hello World. Do I Core Surge, though? Because we would need to find... Yeah, it's not in the deck, so we're going to wait. Because it can also debuff us. Let's go Algo, Glacier. Yeah, we got nothing but time with this fight, so... Defrag... Do I Lightning Strike? 1, 2? Okay. Sweet. Defrag. Fission. I do wish I could upgrade this Fission, but I can't. Meteor Strike. Ball Lightning. Defend. Now, it was just on Parasite, which means I think it can't go back. Maybe it could. I don't know. Force Field Biased Cog. I mean, it's already at half. Do I have a way to draw here? I actually don't. So I'm gonna use this because I don't want to be cursed. Wait, I have an Amogamori. Why am I even concerned about this fight? I should be completely not concerned about this fight because I have Babogamogus. I have Gongbagungus. Okay. Zap. Beam Cell, we're gonna rebound our Cool-Headed. Cold Snap. Core Surge. Let all of this energy go to waste. But that's totally fine. Beam Cell Hologram Plus is actually kind of interesting because we have cards that we want to buy back with it. Whether that be Reinforced Body, Force Field, maybe Fission wasn't good on a turn, or we buy back Meteor Strike. We have like 7 billion energy. We are a deck of 31 cards, which is ambitious, I would say. I would definitely go with the word ambitious. Not any other kind of word like greedy, because that makes me feel bad, and I don't like feeling bad. Show me defrag. Show me another defrag. Recycle doesn't hit anything. We're gonna pick up this claw and get it out of my deck. And we're gonna play all these other things. Oh, right, I have an Unceasing Top. What am I doing? Okay. We're Core Surging and Bias Cogging, for sure. We don't have any energy, so... Oh man, our Calipers is going crazy. Algo this. Rebound. Do I want to draw Reinforced Body? Sure. I guess if we just get a huge, sick, nasty Reinforced Body that lets us carry it with Calipers. Still not playing this Hello World. Unless I want to draw a card, which I don't think I do. Glacier. Yeah, I think this is... It's not packed up. It's not in the bag just yet. But it's looking pretty good. So we're going to just keep the orbs flowing here because we want to get to these lightning orbs. And I suppose dual cast them. I suppose the other thing that we're kind of looking at is we're looking for lightning strike to actually close this out for us because we're actually pretty bad at dealing damage and it's going to keep scaling every turn. So... Oh, the recycle doesn't actually get us there now that I'm thinking about it. We would need to recycle something like this lightning strike in order to play the meteor strike in the first place. But we actually can't do that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to rebound the meteor strike. That's kind of what I wanted to do was like I wanted to like vulnerable or I wanted to like rebound the recycle so that I can actually have the energy to play the meteor strike, but that actually doesn't work at all, so we're not going to do that. It doesn't work. It's like, you know when you ever like half think through a plan and you're like, oh yeah, it's pretty good, but then like you have to double check a step and then you're like, wait, that doesn't actually work. So then you assume that because part of it did work, but then there was only the one part that you half thought through that didn't work, and you're like, no, I can just go back, and that means I can do it the other way. Well, like you couldn't because you were halfway through thinking through the one, and you didn't actually fully think through it, and then that, like, actually none of it works. Half of plan A worked, half of plan B worked, but plan C, which was having both of them together, absolutely didn't work for sure, so you gotta be wary about that. But I think our plan Z is actually working pretty well, the one where we get 7 billion block with our calipers. Oh, I could have just hyper beamed it. Wow, what a relic. Calipers is very, very impressive. We'll take the reboot. Seems pretty free. We take the Sapphire Key because we need to. Purple Spirits. Yeah, I mean, is there anything I want to burn here? We could honestly burn the reboot to get more energy. I'm getting rid of the Claw. Sorry, buddy. Just ain't it. It just ain't it. We don't have the Wombo combo. Sadly. I think Core Surge here is actually still good, though, because it blocks the debuff, the Tentacle Wrap debuff. Now, I would want nothing more than the Spire growth to give me a nice little hug, but unfortunately, I don't know how Defect feels about that, so we're gonna choose to keep this tentacle away from us. Big no-no is what I'm gonna say. And then we are going to block. Yeah, nice try, buddy. Try that one again. See what happens. We're going to... So we actually used the artifact, which means that this bias cog is a little worse. I'm gonna play the algo. And I think we're gonna play the fission, see what's on top. There's a defrag. Here's a block. And we're just gonna ramp out block because that's what we can do. I actually think, you know what? I think the value we're gonna get off of this biased cog is higher because we get to keep the block. I would have been more concerned if we didn't get to keep the block, but because we get to keep it, to cleep it, you could say. I think we're actually fine with that. Let's hologram. We're gonna pick up Glacier. We're gonna play the Glacier and play this. We're gonna start installing some more orbs. We don't really have a way to play this Meteor Strike. I did pick it because I thought it was good, and then now I'm realizing maybe it's a little bit dubious, a little bit questionable. Let's go Rebound, Claw, Reboot. Let's go Cold Snap, and then we are looking for a way to play this Meteor Strike. I guess the way to play this Meteor Strike is to use the powers. I'm surprised I didn't think about that earlier. So what we're going to do is Ball Lightning, Defrag, Defrag, Capacitor, Meteor Strike, take you out. And now that we have the one, we should be totally fine to play more. It's always the first one. That's always the question mark. Do I fission? I don't think so. I guess fission is another way we could have played it. This is 34 damage. So I think fission is on the table. That wasn't great. We're going to rebound nothing because it's not good. We're gonna loop so that we can play this zap so that we can thunder strike. Did it convince you yet? Does it look like I know what I'm doing? I meant to hit this guy. I'm gonna not play the bias cog yet because we still have the chance of pairing it. Oh, right, we had unceasing top. What am I doing? What am I doing? So we actually can't play... Remember I said we could play the Meteor Strike? Well, we actually can't. We actually currently cannot do that. Core Surge is welcome. Maybe not now because we're getting debuffed. It's so awful. We'll take the Hello World just to get it out of there. Because maybe we're not reshuffling by the time this is over. Yeah, whatever. Let's just get the ad out of the way. And then we're going to play the bias cog because we can't pair it anymore. Zap, Glacier, Cold Snap. And we have not significantly increased our damage. But I'm confident that we will find a way. We'll find a way to maybe just channel some more lightnings and then we're kind of good. Man, calipers, what? And artifact. Relic. We're going to dual cast Ball Lightning. Reboot, show me something else. Ball Lightning is great, and then should be dead. Nice. I'm glad I can actually be confident. Ooh, Equilibrium? Oh, Equilibrium is probably really, really, really good. Yes. And our deck of 32 cards. I love playing decks like this, where I just get to have, like, so many cards. So many cards. So many options. So many potential draws that can just go crazy with it. We're going to... Core Surge. Biased Cog. Loop. And we're not going to draw. We're totally fine. I guess Hyper Beam just does it, right? We do need to... We don't have to defend. Let's just Hyper Beam. And it's good. Yeah, wow. Hyper Beam still being good in Act 3. What a card. I was gonna say what an incredible card, but I think there are people who would contest and say, actually, I think Hyper Beam's really bad, and actually... Okay, so we would like to play all of the powers in the world, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna play Static Discharge, Defrag, Capacitor, Ball Lightning Fission, show me some more cards. We're gonna play the Algo. I think so. We're gonna play Self-Repair, Loop, Force Field. We have 3 card plays. We have 2 card plays. We have 1 card play. We have a Defrag, which I'm gonna save because we might want to... We may want to pair that with our Meteor Strike. 34 damage is nothing to be scared about because we've got Hello World, we've got Rebound Cold Snap. Interestingly, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to sequence it like this. We're going to go... wait, hold on a second. Put the next card you play on top. Does that trigger on powers? Like, I know that it shouldn't because it can't put the card. The thing I'm wondering about is I want the rebound... Oh, it does! Okay. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I wanted it so I could play the Meteor Strike twice. I guess I wouldn't have been able to do that because of Unceasing Top anyways, but... I wanted to play it so that it would be on top for next turn and then I'd have the energy to play it, but I can't actually do that. Do I have the cog in my deck still? I do. I'm still cogged up. Let's go... Core Surge is not good yet. We're gonna Equilibrium, Beam Cell. I'm gonna hold the Algo as well. Okay. Core Surge, Bias Code. And now we're going to push 2 orbs so that we have energy on tap. Or am I playing... Yeah, I don't need to play the Algo. So I'm not getting attacked this turn. So I think we just go Zap Ball Lightning. Now we have our energy at the front for next turn. Meteor Strike would go kind of crazy here. But we are getting attacked. So the question is, maybe we... Glacier. Algo. We're going to reboot. Hyper Beam is not what we were looking for. So let's rebound Beam Cell. We are taking a lot of damage here. So maybe, do I have an answer in these potions? Maybe some kind of strike that draws me cards, or not? Let's go... Oh, I don't want to push the last orb. Oh, but it's going to get pushed anyways because Static Discharge. Okay. In that case, do we push it anyways? I don't think so. We're just going to let it go. Okay, 36. We can't play this Meteor Strike, unfortunately. But what we could do, actually, if we want to play it, if we want to play it real bad, what we can do is we can do Beam Cell, Lightning, Rebound. I don't want to draw this Defend, but it's what happens, so we're not 50-50ing this. Ooh, 36. I think this is something. The block's one thing. Ooh. A Static Discharge did not proc at an ideal time. Let's pick up our Meteor Strike and play it again, because that's kind of our plan. We're gonna draw 2. I should have Beam Celled first. Let's Cool-Headed, Ball Lightning. Can I deal enough damage this turn? Defrag, Zap. And now we have 11 times 2 is 22. Nice. I think that's my first time in a long time that I've killed Time Eater on the turn that it is going to heal. Usually I play very passively into that turn, but we just have the gas. So I think this is just going to be an Ascension 7 win. That's going to bring us to Ascension 8. That actually, I'm going to be honest with you, sometimes the runs aren't super interesting. I feel like this run's kind of interesting. Heat Sinks is probably great with our Mummified Hand. But, yeah. I mean, I don't post all of my L's, you know. We try to at least have an interesting run. I do like that one triple loss. I actually felt like that was kind of interesting. I had fun posting that one. But sometimes they're just really bad. Like, the runs just really are quite bad. So this one, I gotta tell you, it's right off the back of the Ascension 6 win, and I'm feeling good about that. That feels great. Let's play the Equilibrium. Let's play all these other cards out of my hand so that I don't have to look at them. And then not be able to play my loop, because that's what I wanted to do. Now I feel like a little goofy goober for doing that. Let's go Heat Sinks. Meteor Strike is huge. We're gonna go Loop. Defrag, Buffer. Wait, why am I getting energy? What am I getting energy off of? What's giving me energy? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, off of the plasma that I generated. I was so confused for a second. We were just popping off so hard that I was just so confused. Force Surge, Defrag. We're just going to play everything. We're going to draw our entire deck. We're going to play Recycle for this Defend. Show me some more cards. Nothing I can play, of course. Rebooting on 0 energy. Very, very pog. Alright. Biased Cog. Defragment. Draw cards. See, now we're just in the abyss. We've just got so many cards. We're playing everything. Lightning Strike? Sweet. Alright, this one looks good to me, man. Let's go. Heart. Capacitor on tap. We have Core Surge. Do I want to Core Surge immediately? I think so. I think blocking the vulnerable is more important than trying to resolve the Bias Cog. So we're going to go... I'll go first, so we can block this stuff. We're going to block the vulnerable for next turn. Maybe I want to rebound this force field so I have a big block next turn. And we're going to beam cell for vulnerable. It doesn't really do anything. Okay, sweet. We have... Vision lets us go deeper. I think I'm fine to just... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, these aren't exactly what I was looking for. Let's go... I'll go... Pog defrag. Can't play the Meteor Strike. Once we do it like this, now we can play it. And that's going to be huge for us. And realizing the power of Meteor Strike is after you get those 3 Plasma Orbs, if they stick around, you're like, that is like a triple energy relic if you want to think about it that way. It's very, very good. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to wait for the heat sinks because we also have a calipers. So I'm going to not play the algo. I'm going to wait till next turn. We're going to play the algo. And then what I want to do is I want to resolve these powers to... Oh, man. I guess... Calipers with this reinforced body would be pretty good, but I think I want to resolve these powers. So we'll get all of this into play, and then we're going to take the 2 energy and then reinforce body. That's pretty good card draw. There's the heat sinks, finally. Now I think we can play everything. Just gonna play the world here. Beam cell. Do we reboot here? I think we dual cast this. We're gonna turbo, hologram, play glacier again, reboot. Rebound, reinforce body. We are ticking on a bias cog right now, which is important to note because we aren't really doing that much damage. I'm gonna throw this fire potion before I forget about it. Then maybe we're gonna upgrade these cards in my hand so that we can go like beam cell, and we're gonna... Oh my goodness, I take no damage off of Beat of Death. I didn't even think about that. We definitely can't be hyper beaming. So I'd like to get rid of it if possible, but I don't think we have that option. Okay, let's recycle this wound. And I actually don't really want to push these orbs because I want them for a bigger turn. So I'm actually going to wait. We're getting pretty deep into this fight, and I guess the issue is we don't really have huge corner turning potential. We did not take Maestro, we did not take Professor of Curvature, and now we are suffering for it. We're going to go dual cast. Yeah, it's definitely a little claw, you know what? The little claw that could, is that where we're going with this? I'm gonna draw 3. Force field. Do I have the guy in the bin? I do not. Let's draw. It's not what we're looking for. Let's try drawing again. We're looking for Meteor Strike. We didn't find it, sadly. We can, however, do this, and also we can just Meteor Strike next turn. We are on turn 7 billion, and we are not super close to killing this guy. What do I want to rebound if I wanted to rebound something? This charge battery? Let's make some more energy. We're just gonna push orbs to attack. Right, we have an unceasing top. I never even considered that. Let's vulnerable. Meteor Strike. That's 120 damage. Am I dead? We have this fairy in a bottle. We also have tungsten rod. I'm not even dead. We have like 7 billion wounds on our deck though. This is some damage. Sure. Let's do it. Play this claw. We're just gonna play all of these things. Oh, Beat of Death is doing 2 to me now. Let's recycle dual cast because it's not doing anything. We're gonna Glacier. Claw. Okay, we can Meteor Strike here still. We're gonna Cool-Headed. We're going to hologram the Cool-Headed. So we can keep drawing cards. We're gonna charge Battery. And we're going to not die this turn. Okay, we can still draw... Yeah, there's the Meteor Strike. That's huge. That's 300 damage. No fear. Meteor Strike is here. I think we're gonna go... Rebound, Meteor Strike. Cold Snap. And it's at 37. I don't think this is it. We will block. Yeah, it's 20 times 15. Yeah, there's no way. Alright, it was a pretty good run, though. I was looking at it, and I'm like, hey, if that works, that's going to be so funny. But, yeah, that's going to be it. Hey, if you enjoyed this, please consider subbing for more Slay the Spire. Leave a comment, leave a like. Would really appreciate that. It helps. Infinite Blizzard's work did pretty well. So, you know, if people like this, I'd love to keep playing. We're on to Ascension 8 next. And thank you very much, everybody. Bye.